We're back, guys. Breaking up. AJ sitting there talking and shit. So I just cut him off like a dick.
Well, yep. This is fun, everybody.
So, as you guys can all see, we have a guest today. This is our tattoo artist, Ian. So,
guys,
you guys have all heard a lot about him, so now you guys finally get to meet him.
you guys like about me when I'm not around?
Yeah, a lot.
Talk mad shit.
He's like, oh yeah, I just got back from Ian's shop today. Blah, blah. I'm like, oh no shit.
What an asshole.
We talk about a lot of people on our podcast. Talk about Zach quite a bit because he's been a guest too. So
That's what I like to do while I'm tattooing people anyway. It's just like talk about people they know. It's like, that guy's a dick. That's my buddy.
oh yeah, cool.
that guy.
He's a dick.
Yep. And that is the Spaniard, is what that is.
Ian's the one actually who got us turned on to the Flaviar boxes, by the way.
It's definitely worth the purchase. You know, like when I got it as a gift, and I was like, whoa, I would never spend that amount of money on something for myself. And then I started getting it, and I was like, this is totally worth it. And
oh, yeah.
you get like money towards a bottle. It's just like super awesome.
Right.
Because then you could spend like $80 on something and feel way less bad about it.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's
like
picking
that.
you up too well.
I don't like that.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't. After I had it, I was like upset that I spent the money on it.
It's like that middle flavor.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck it was, but
Yeah, it's like a wine, and then it gets real fruity. And
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like when I smelled it, I was like, oh, this smells like a wine. Okay, it's like
Yeah, it
Ugh.
does not taste like wine. It's like a.
it made me sad.
I don't know. Like I said, you know what? I wish I would have had that shit that I had from Canada, because that was fucking horrible. I don't think the Canadians know how to make whiskey. A lot of wood. It's like a lot of timber in that.
There's like, hey, cut down that maple tree and throw it in there.
Yeah.
That was a really bad accent. That was like half Irish. Half Irish. I think this is your lighter.
Old school.
Yeah. Like I said, I have one too. I know it's my coat. Yeah, that was.
And I just want to throw out everybody. I'm sorry if the audio's messed up. We're working on some new stuff. I don't know.
Trying to make it so we can have a guest. Like make it look like he's a guest, not like Zach last time.
Yeah, I ran through and it sounded like the levels were fine when I ran a test. So hopefully we're all good to go. Yeah, new equipment. You know, we're always working with new equipment. Part of the fun of getting started, right?
Well, I feel like that was the problem the last time I did somebody's podcast, is that my range is like either really fucking high or really low at points, and it's like to gauge that, I imagine on a microphone is difficult.
Well, that's why we try to do the
You do the same thing with
microphone.
my voice. Like your voice comes in and out.
Yeah.
Like
Drugs.
exactly.
Which is exactly why we try to do the microphone, just because if you're loud, quiet, it's at least always capturing you.
Yeah.
Because if we do the webcam, we kind of all just got to shout at it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then was like,
It's like we're being on OnlyFans. Dirty girl.
oh yeah, pay $5 to see me. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that. I'm not gonna finish that. Oh, dude, that sucks. Ugh. Whiskey comes out your nose, guys. It is not a good time at all.
Equivalent to smoke eye. You know, like.
See, I don't have to worry about that because I have contacts. I never get smoke eye. I never get smoke eye.
Are you fucking serious?
Tommy wouldn't know because he doesn't smoke cigarettes, but yeah, you never get smoke eye when you have contacts. Dude, it's pretty dope.
That's the worst.
It is. That's why I was like, God, I hope these fucking foreign contacts that I'm buying, at least the color ones I bought, they're straight from Japan.
Do they make eyeglasses in America? Is that like a thing? They make contacts here?
I don't know.
From overseas.
Well,
I mean, yeah, you're pretty much right.
Medical grade, we don't make that shit.
Yeah.
No.
Hell no. Hell no. No, pups.
but I wanna.
As he's wearing his lampshade.
We're sitting here gloating at your dogs. Yeah, if they jump over it, I would understand. They're probably going to at that point.
He can do it. I don't think he will.
Well, I've seen him climb up a fucking tree. So
yeah, you know he's capable.
yeah, he's fucking scrappy dude, man. Let me at him.
Did you bring any pokers, AJ?
Pokers? What do I need pokers for? Oh, fucking shit.
know what that means.
Check my one of my top pockets. No, it'll be in the smaller pockets. There might be one in there.
This one?
Oh, it's like a pack of blunt? I didn't even know those were the thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes,
That's
home where you just
fancy.
fill up.
Oh, you didn't have to throw down. I don't ever have nobody throw down. That's what I buy this weed for, is the podcast.
Well, I buy weed because I get it tattooing, so it's I don't even really pay for it.
You might not want to spell that out on the podcast. Our 12 followers might be like, I'm gonna start.
I wear a mask, it's okay.
I wear a mask. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not finding anything, Tommy.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, we have our fancy glasses and one of our other fancy
When
glasses
you,
in here. though.
when
That's
you
my
guys
travel glass.
finish this Spaniard, what do you want to try, the old elk or the ass cake?
Personally, I'd rather just get the ass keg out of the way because it
Ass
doesn't
keg out of
it
the
doesn't sound like it's gonna be good.
No, what does it say for that spiral?
It says oh wow, it goes smoky.
Start with Pete?
Yep.
Oh, you don't want that. That's going to taste like grandma's couch.
Oh, yummy. Okay, well,
Leather.
Grandma's couch it is.
And the other one is like oak, and I neither one of those are. I don't want either
I
one.
don't mind oak.
It starts with oak and then goes to malted barley,
Yeah, no. What the fuck? Why would you?
but then it goes immediately to vanilla and caramel. I don't understand how the fuck.
The Spaniard tastes
That was gonna
like
be
a
really
scotch.
weird.
It does, right? Well, then that's what the Compass Box makes a Scotch whiskey. And like I said, that last one I had, the hedonism was fucking excellent, but it cost twice as much.
This one seems like it's not gonna be that bad because it's got a lot of good flavors going around
What is it, the ass keg?
Yeah, that's the port ass cake.
No, it's got licorice in it. That's why I want to get out of the way first.
Port
I don't like licorice.
8-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey with a 46%.
Pretty strong.
I mean, and you know, it comes from Scotland, so like you would expect that to be really good. But like I said, I'm just not a fan of Scotch, man. I feel like all Scotch tastes like wood or leather. It's like those are like the choices you get, or peat moss, and
I think it's just gotta be a fancy palate thing, man. Like you have to like.
like you know what?
If you like this shit, you have a piece of meat this big on a plate with a bunch of fancy dressing on it. Is how I feel.
Yeah,
Like, that's
Wagyu.
yeah,
It's like
yep.
the Wagyu of whiskey.
Yep. That's how I feel. If you like Scotch,
So
that's what you
something
do.
funny about that Wagyu is they think that that's just like, so in China and Japan they're just cloning a bunch of cows. Like a lot of their food is just cloned cows.
Well,
Yeah.
like
like-
literally cloned cows. They literally clone cows. And pigs. They think China is going to solve our bacon crisis.
Well, Wagyu also
Okay.
is different from everywhere. Like, you can get Wagyu here for cheap because we have it, like, in America, and it's, like, butthole shit. It's nowhere near as good as, like, Japanese Wagyu, if you've ever had that. I
Yeah.
bought it, and it was, like, I got 4 ounces of it, and I think it cost me, like, fucking $60 for, like, a cut of meat. Like,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
bites. It was
Jesus.
expensive, bro, but it was... It by far the best piece of meat I've ever had. It like
Wow.
it really melts in your mouth. It's phenomenal. And then I've had Wagyu out here, and it's like, why the fuck did I spend this much?
Well, that's
Like, I just
that's
bought a
'cause we're not
steak.
cloning our meat out here yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you gotta think the Japanese, what they do for their shit, man, they sell that stuff, and it goes up to a price of like $1,000 for like a simple cut of that because they age it dry cut for like 12 years at a time in a dry freezer. Like, that's crazy. And they even do ones that are like, they have ones that are like hundreds of years, like 100-year-old dry aged meat, and you couldn't even imagine what that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
when you
like
cook that, it's like basically turns into butter and its own fat caramelization.
pretty much.
And it's just
Wow.
none of us have the money for something like
Fuck.
even to eat a slice of it, you know.
Right.
Just coming off like the thinnest slice like
There goes 3 months.
you know like a layer of dead skin that you get from when you get sunburned, you know? Just give me a piece of like that big. Nope. $20.
Well, and that's like you got to think like
Probably more than that, probably like 200.
that's like. Could you imagine being like those really rich like rappers or athletes that go and get like the gold flake steak? That's like they literally just slap 24 karat gold plating on it, and it's like literally the same shit I use for painting, but it's edible. It's,
Yeah.
like flake.
Yeah.
They use for making like gum wrappers.
Like, did you know that fucking Gordon Ramsay has a burger at his new restaurant? Like an actual like burger.
Yeah.
That's like $200.
Yeah. Does that have gold on it?
No,
No.
it doesn't have gold, but it has truffles on the fucker, and that sounds so good.
It's truffles. And so,
That sounds really good.
Ramsay fan, he's real big on truffles. Like his what is it? The beef Wellington that he does.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that this year for Christmas because I'm a huge Gordon Ramsay fan, and I've never had beef Wellington, and it like. I guarantee I'm gonna fuck it up, but it's gonna be worth it.
Who knows? You might not. You might fucking make it better than
And
him.
that's the hope. If I'm gonna spend that much on making it's gonna be worth it either way. I won't.
Oh yeah. So that's the thing. I love cooking, but my kitchen's so fucking stupid small. It's like a glorified closet.
Oh, dude, I lived in a studio, man, and I didn't even know they make stoves this small, but it was like a single one-top stove. Yeah, and it's actually two because it's like one thing, but it's like.
It has a small burner and a big burner. Yeah.
And that's it. And it's like they're parallel to each other.
Holy shit.
It was horrible. I fucking hated living in that.
I was gonna say that.
It was only $350 a month though, so it's like.
That kind of seems like a little bit of a
what we paid
bitch.
for. It's a studio.
Yeah.
It was above a bar.
Oh, it'd be fuck, dude. It was above a bar, man. Like, you know.
That's why my ex's dad literally bought a house right next to a bar so he would stop getting DUIs.
Dude, that's what you're gonna have to do soon.
Burn.
It's all right. You live in Wisconsin. They'll give you as many as you can pay for. Like I know more
I can't-
than one person that has like 5 of DUIs.
I've heard about that
Yeah,
too.
Wisconsin, like I said, man, they don't. It's like your first one. It's like a slap on the back. You'll leave the same day you'll get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, you're sober, cool, go home.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, you're good now. Good.
What do you expect? We have more like bars per square foot here than any place in the world.
I know what my parents
They
were telling
have
me.
more bars per capita than anywhere else in the United States.
Yeah. I've heard some of the craziest fucking bars are here in Wisconsin too.
Oh, yeah.
Like
But
so.
then, like I said, and then you cross that state line into Illinois, and they're like, "Oh, you're drunk. You're getting fucked. You're going to
Well,
prison today."
Guess what?
You ready to get raped?
Do you want lube?
Yeah.
Guess what? You're not gonna fucking get it.
Said-
Not even a use. Yeah, use your tear,
Well, you
little
better
bitch.
have somebody put money on your books.
Better call your buddies right now. Stop chewing on the gate. Yeah.
He's like, "You don't live here, bitch." Shut up.
I'll
So I
do whatever
found
the
a
fuck I
spur off
want.
the tree that I'm using for a poker.
Yeah, there you go. My pit bull eats those, so that's real cool to pick those up after he throws them up. He didn't
Yummy.
throw that one up though, 'cause
Yeah, it would look like he threw it up.
Look at it! Look at how whole it is still.
I also think it would have looked like it was thrown up.
Dude, yesterday I was washing dishes. He was out here by himself for like maybe 10 minutes and ate a whole section of this tree. And I came up here and he was just like dry heaving. And it took him like 5 minutes to throw up this giant ball. No shit. It was probably the size of a football.
Good
I
God.
couldn't even imagine that you ate that in 10 minutes, dude.
Fuck. There's one time that
I knew I'd get in trouble, so I ate it as fast as I could.
dude, pit bulls do this shit. My fucking one of my buddies, well, one of my ex buddies, he deleted me on Facebook recently for some silly reason. I don't know
Zach?
why. No.
What a new age thing.
I know, right? Like,
That's how you find out you're not buddies.
I've known you for like fucking 20 years, and you delete me.
No fist fights, just straight to delete and block. It's a crazy day and age that we live in.
The way, like, as whatever. His girlfriend looks like a caveman, so I don't give a shit. So, delete me. I don't care, bitch. Anyways, fucking. Where was I going with the story now?
Don't know. You started it.
Drink that.
What were we talking about before? Fuck.
You and your buddy deleted you off Facebook.
No, it was before that. We started talking about something that was kind of similar to it.
I don't know.
I don't even remember now. We're too stoned for this shit.
That's my smoke weed.
Yeah. All right. Well, that conversation's gone.
Oh, yeah. Well, we did. You didn't. We both smoked before we did this.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You were
did.
busy setting up.
You know, that's how it is with live shows, too. All right, I'm always busy setting my shit up. Everybody's out smoking weed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's not really how it works.
Imagine if you were the drummer, it'd be the same way when you're done. And you're like trying to tear all your shit down. Everybody's like, hurry the fuck up, man. Loaded in the van.
Usually that'd be where he called me up and be like, "Oh hey, bass player, you're not doing anything besides trying to socialize and not be hot as fuck from the lights. You want to help me? No, no, I don't.
Player and not getting laid. Can you help me?
Yeah, right. Like, thanks, thanks. It's true though. It is fucking true.
But I mean, to be fair, when we play
the
shows, me
hair.
and Ginger are both working those shows as well, so
Yeah.
we can't really help. AJ does too, but he helps at the beginning and at the end. He doesn't do like the in between.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really do. I'm just in everyone's way.
Unload. So he's the odd man out to help the drummer.
Yep.
You
Unfortunately.
guys have way more shit to deal with than I do. I feel like way more. Like art, we're all in the art field, so it's like there's a lot of bullshit we all deal with. But I guarantee you guys deal with way more shit than I do.
Oh, we deal with a lot more flack personally, probably than anything.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I've never heard anyone ever bash you. I've never heard anyone ever fucking bash me.
It's like I'm very open and vocal all the time. How I feel, everybody fucking knows because I can't keep that inside.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like a lot of people respect that, and the people that don't usually don't voice their opinion because I'm like, I'm not the guy that's gonna be like in the background and argue with you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like oh,
Yeah, you just feel like,
I'm gonna like.
I'm gonna come up about it. Yeah, I'll find you. I will find you and I'll remember.
So I don't really deal with that, and I'm also not a dickhead. You know, that's a big thing, especially in an area where we're like so overly saturated with the amount of tattoo shops we have. Some of
Yeah.
these dudes that get into it think that that's like a cool thing to do. Is just like talk shit about other artists so you get business, not realizing that they're going to eventually not work in that place and work with those people at some point in time. I've worked with a fuckload of people that I never would have thought I work with out here, and it's like.
Yep.
That's the worst thing to do because we're all going to see each other and it's going to be a work environment at some point in time.
Exactly.
And you want to talk shit about some dude that's eventually going to be your fucking boss?
No.
No.
Nope.
No. And especially if it's me because, like, I'll be cool just to wreck your work. But don't be a dick. Because, like, I guarantee I'm better at it, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tattooing, it's just one of those things that you learn. It's like, really just stay humble, man. It doesn't matter how good you are or anything like that because, like, if as soon as you're not, nobody wants you around, man.
Well, look
That's
what
the same
happened
with,
to-
like, what you guys do.
Yeah,
You know?
yep.
Old fucking pull his dick out, dude. You know who I'm saying? I won't voice his name right now, but that was like I've known him since we were little kids. My little sister told me a story. She's like, "You hang out with him still?" I remember him pulling his dick out in the 5th grade and trying to show me. That's how I've always known him. So when I heard that,
He was doing that in the 5th grade too.
dude, oh, he's been that guy forever. That's what's funny. So like when I heard about you guys all dealing with that, I was like not shocked. Not even a little bit.
That's hilarious.
And coming from a life of being that guy that gets drunk and gets fucked up, I have never understood how dudes get like that. Period.
Dude, I don't get it either because I'm not even like a guy that gets
Right. That's it. That's literally all it is.
like, because I'm not a guy.
So it's like
I'm not a guy that gets super fucked up. Like, I didn't really start drinking till I was like 24.
Yeah, same. I used to just be the guy on the couch that smoked hella weed.
too, man.
That's
But,
about
like,
it. I think that's
even-
one of the things that we talked about when we first met.
Epilepsy did that. 'cause
Well,
I used to
I'm not-
take
I'm not
medication
epileptic.
for it, so I didn't start drinking until I was later, like 23.
Right.
But even when I get like completely trashed, I don't get so belligerent that I can't comprehend what I'm doing and whip my dick out in the middle of public.
Yeah, no
I would
shit.
never do that anyway because I'm like, nobody wants to see my flaccid piece of rope. Like, what? the fuck? Who the fuck am I gonna be like? Oh,
Are we
how
talking,
dare
are
you?"
we talking about the guy with the English last name?
No. I think you guys both played with him.
I'm really curious. What the fuck was
Yeah,
I'll ask later. I'll figure it out later.
Probably
Oh, yeah.
not the best roll because I didn't have anything to poke it down with. But
Probably can't show on the
That
camera
works
that
great.
well.
I was like, that worked excellent. That rolled perfectly.
Yeah, I roll really nice.
What is that? Did you collage your own lighter?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said 2 guys in a cup. I got it. Nah, 2 guys in a car. Dude.
It's just a bunch of fuck tapes. It's not a podcast. It's just a bunch of gay fuck porn.
It's like 2 guys in a hammock.
2 guys in a sandbox.
you give me some.
No, that's what it was. 2 kids in a
Stuff's
sandbox.
clear.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
So
slow.
this is the port ass cake. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm gonna pronounce it that way every time.
Oh yes.
Port ass cake.
It was probably like Portash keg or something. Sounds like it'd be like a German name or something.
Well, Scottish. It's pretty
Yeah, it
far
smells
away.
like a scotch.
Oh yeah, and here's that fancy
Oh,
glass.
yeah.
This is what I was telling you, Tommy. So this is that double blown glass, right? So like you don't get any light reflection from anything but the whiskey in it, so you can see the true color of your whiskey.
Oh, that's super cool. That's
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's super fun. But I don't put ice in it because that'll fuck this glass up, and I also don't put ice in my
Really?
whiskey.
I usually drink it on the rocks, but
I mean, it depends on what it is. Like the higher the percentage, sometimes I will, but I won't. I don't use multiple. I'll use like one of the. I have spheres. I have an ice sphere, so it's like one fucking sphere in there, and it'll water down like 5 grams.
Is it the Death Star?
I was
No,
seeing.
I can't tell you how they make those.
They do. They make fucking Death Star balls, dude. Like ice
I was,
balls. I want one so bad.
I was seeing this one thing, and I think it's for gin.
Moss.
It might-
right away. That's what you can taste.
It might have been gin, but you do it with like
man.
a sugar block. You use
gonna
a
try
sugar
again.
block.
It's absinthe.
Absinthe. Yeah, absinthe. And I was like, man, I kind of just want to try that for the sugar block.
So that's because absinthe is 200 proof, or what is it? 200%. What is it? So it's
That was disgusting, everybody.
100%, so it's 200 proof is what absinthe usually is. It's like one of the
Yeah.
highest percentages. So that's what they do. They use a spoon and put a sugar cube on it. Because if you've never had absinthe, it's I believe this plant's called the anise or the anise plant, which basically tastes like fucking black licorice.
It's the ass
Ugh.
plant,
That's what
everybody.
absinthe is.
It's the ass plant.
I used to evict people for a living in Chicago, okay? And I evicted this house, and we found a real bottle of absinthe, like from fucking Czechoslovakia. I couldn't read the fucking bottle at all. It had a fairy on the front of it. Everything in the bottle was very elusive green and glowing. And we had it, and it didn't make me trip out or anything like that, but I was so fucked up because, like I said, it's fucking 200%, so it's like, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, you're gonna feel that definitely.
And it's not like overpowering when you taste it, other than the fact that it's like it tastes like Jaeger, and I don't drink Jaeger because I hate black licorice.
I like Jaeger, but
He was trying to climb it.
He's got some puppers in the background trying to get into the room, climb the
It's
gate.
like a little monkey. He was gonna climb right over that gate, man, like a little toddler. Fuck off!
God, that was disgusting.
I told you.
yeah, that's not good.
You know, and like I said, you guys.
I don't like white fucking whiskeys.
Bitch about drinking, but I fucking hate the taste of peat moss because that's all it is. It tastes like cool. Let's throw a bunch of fucking dirt in this glass.
Yeah, right. That's how I feel like.
Let's top it off with some fucking grain alcohol.
Fuck. I'd rather top it with a fucking wicked pickle after that. Jesus Christ, that was bad.
Old elk, and the old elk, I'm not gonna like it because I don't like bourbon, man. I'm not a dislike fan of bourbon, but it's like.
But what kind of whiskey do you like then?
You know, it's like hard for me to even describe, man, because I like.
It seems like a lot of Japanese.
Jameson's like my.
Yeah, I've seen you like the Irish whiskeys a lot.
I like Irish whiskey a lot, but like I said, I feel like leathery. Not a fan, but you guys drink bourbon because you like it because it's got that very smoked, hickory, sweet flavor to it, and that's another turnoff for me. I don't like the charcoal flavor to it. That's why I don't drink Jack.
That makes sense.
The charcoal to it is just not my thing.
Oh, I don't.
I like the clean, still wood.
I was gonna say
It's like a sherry cask and stuff like that.
I can definitely tell when I've drank Jack all night because it cleans out my fucking body.
Oh yeah.
I
That
can tell
charcoal
when
will
I drink
fucking
Jack
go
all
right
night 'cause
through
I
you,
got
dude.
gut rot at the end of the night,
See,
but
and I feel like that's the amount of sugar that's in stuff like that.
but I usually stay. I like to stick with the little bit of higher class whiskeys now. And
Yeah, you guys drink.
And you have a way better drunk off of one of those than anything else too. If you're drinking a nice, decent bottle.
People are like, why do you spend that much on higher? You know, like, what's the difference on a drunk from grain alcohol compared to a bottle I spent $100 on? It's a very clean drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to being very groggy. The next day, your whole body feels like you got fucking ran over.
Oh,
Right.
dude! After
I
drinking
had-
2 bottles of
but-
Jack the other night, I felt like fucking death.
Yeah.
Like fucking absolute
I
death.
feel like it doesn't get me drunk near as quick. Like that's why I like Jameson. I feel like that's much cleaner of a drunk than I get from Jack Daniels.
I agree.
I think Jameson's a little bit of a higher class whiskey too.
it is a little bit.
It's like $5 more.
Yeah, it's not much.
Dew, which is on a lower shelf.
Yeah, that was that shit that we had over there at the shop when you were getting.
They make a quality whiskey. That's another Irish triple distilled whiskey.
What's that Jamaican bottle they have?
Well, and that was like it was a coconut version of it or some shit that I bought, and that was like I really like that, man.
That was really
It's
good.
pretty close to Jameson, but I'm a huge fan of coconut, so they suckered me in with that shit right away when I read it.
Dude, anything coconut scented, like beard oil is coconut scented. That's why he doesn't like the shit that I use. That the Dragon's Head from Mad Viking.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that, so he doesn't like the way that it sticks to his beard. But I love the scent,
There's
dude.
one called Old Havana, which is like basically like a.
It's getting pretty close to the
Caribbean
filter.
rum and
Huh?
vanilla.
That's getting pretty close to the filter.
Yeah,
Caribbean rum, vanilla, and like cigar, basically, and that
It's
shit
like
is like
Bullhead, I think.
fucking supreme, dude. I love that one. And then I mix it with this oil that is a gentleman, is what it's called, but it's basically like a peppermint scented.
Ooh.
So like that with this vanilla contrast and the smokiness to it, it's great, dude.
That'd be a great combination.
But I really like that Old Havana because that's a, like I said, that's a balm. So I use that every day and shit. And then I switch out my oil depending on the temperature outside or how I feel. And today I have the Duke Company Buffalo Trace in, so it's got bourbon in it, and it fucking smells spectacular.
Oh,
Buffalo.
yeah.
Have you ever had Buffalo Trace whiskey? It's
That's
super
one
good.
It's like a 90%,
Super good,
and that's,
yeah.
it's 90 proof, and that shit's another one that I'll drink that.
That is. It's very, very smooth. It's very tasty too.
I don't.
I
know
do
what
like that.
Jack is. I don't know if that's a whiskey or a bourbon, but I like that shit.
It's a.
I never tried Yukon
what
yet.
is it?
I've
Yukon?
never tried
Yeah,
it. I've heard.
it's 100.
Really? Okay.
So you'll get drunk off it. That's what I get anytime we go to. What's that place closer to Janesville? That is. They got the stage. Soil played there.
Back bar.
Back bar.
Back bar.
That's what I drink when I go to the back bar. Is because it costs the same as any other shot.
Whenever I go to the back bar, I get free drink tickets, so I don't give two
Yeah, no, I
fucks.
don't remember spending money there.
No, now you're trying to get drunk. Drink Yukon Jack.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, dude! I'll do that. I'll do like 3 of those before I get on stage. Hell yeah,
That's the highest percentage liquor they have inside there. I checked it out more than once.
dude. They're just like they used to have Knob Creek at the rave.
Oh yeah, seeing
They used to have it.
that's like
Oh.
that's another one. Like it's cheap. I can get drunk as fuck off of it. It's not a big issue. You know, I'm cool with that. You know,
Well, Knob Creek's like the same class of whiskey as
I
like that
used
Few
to
and
be-
stuff.
Yep.
I
pretty
used to be
much.
that piece of shit that drank Rumplemans all the time. Like that used to be
Ugh.
my drink of choice. You guys,
That-
I have ulcers from it though. So like, I don't drink shit like that anymore.
Oh,
Too much sugar, and then it's just garbage. It's the same as drinking like Goldschlager, but except for Goldschlager lacerates you and shit on the inside. I feel like.
the only time I wanted to drink Rumplemans is somebody else wants to drink it with me. And because it's like cocaine for me, I'll be up all fucking night, dude.
That's what
All
it used to be.
fucking night,
Yeah,
man.
Back when I used to do cocaine all the time, Rumplemans was like, that's where it's at, because it'll level you out real quick.
Well, dude, like even if I mix like even having like a light and a dark whiskey, I'll probably be up all fucking night just because those 2 shots right there. Like I don't know what the fuck it is, dude, but like I'm just my body like feeds off that because I don't drink a lot of. Well, I try to stay away from
You
them.
drink Banks, not
Not anymore, and I don't drink them much. I don't drink them that much, dude. I drink them when I'm mixing shit.
For you anyway.
When I'm mixing shit, yeah, like there's
You know
nothing
what?
else
It was
around.
like you'd probably be better off doing drugs rather than drinking.
No shit, because I won't be so fucking fat now.
Right, because if you're just doing drugs, you just get the straight chemical. You're not putting all that bad extra shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Out in it.
I'm pretty sure no one's gonna talk to me when I start using meth again, guys. So
Well,
let's not do this.
That's pretty fair. Don't use meth again.
True enough. Meth is bad, kids.
I still have all my teeth though.
Steal smoke out of a light bulb. You don't have to use meth.
It's pretty good. I got some people on my Facebook. I was like, oh, they're kind of, then they smile and they
You
have
do
no
dabs
teeth.
out
And
of
I was
it.
like, oh.
That's right.
You can do you can do dabs out of a light bulb, everybody.
Have I ever told you that story? I used to have buddies who used to hang out with us all the time, right? And we used to have a lot of wax, and we didn't ever have a rig, so we always used a fucking light bulb, like real pieces of shit. And I had a buddy come over, and I was like, dude, you want to hit this? And he was like, for sure, dude. And he hit it, and no shit, like midway through him hitting it, he's like, oh, it's weed. And I was like, what the fuck?
He's
I
like,
handed you a light bulb and it didn't matter what was in it. You were like down. He didn't know what was in it. He was like, yeah, dude, I do. And then he was like, oh, it's just weed. Okay, dude.
he's probably really disappointed. He's like, man, I thought I was getting all tweaked the fuck out. He's like,
Oh, it's just weed.
Oh, this is going to bring me down, not take me up.
damn it. I was expecting a huge white cloud, son of a bitch.
I don't want to be that asshole. fucked up your whole computer, Tommy.
Yeah, this is my work computer too. I'd be pretty upset. Yeah, my buddy spilled whiskey on it.
Like, I would say I got masturbated too happy and shot it in my keyboard before I said that.
That would be worse than saying I spilled
man.
whiskey on it.
Still a work computer.
Well,
Both of them are really horrible.
Like I
I
was
should have taken this to the bar, but you know, I was watching porn at the bar, and it got all messy.
I could just be like, I was trying to get some work done. We were having some festivities.
Throw it in the snow. Say you dropped it. You'll be fine.
throw in some rice. It's okay. Well, you
I
just come and
actually
fix
plan
it.
on buying one of these computers for myself one of these days because it's a really nice computer. And
I'm shocked you don't. You know what? When I saw that, I was actually shocked that you don't have like a way nicer computer. But it's your work computer, so like they
Yeah.
give you that.
no, this
You
is
would have like some sick ass alien software type shit.
no. Well, I don't like Alienware because it's just overpriced Dell.
It's
yeah.
But-
pretty bulky
I
too.
feel like
Alienware is pretty fucking thick, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because actually, I have a military grade one where you can drop it from like apparently like 1,000 feet and shit like that. It was not gonna
But
break.
no, this is actually
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it just like whip it at their neck and slices their throat and
is-
shit.
this is actually a really really.
I want to see then John Wick Hollywood.
Oh really? No
Yeah.
shit.
I want to see that shit.
Screen.
It is not
Seeing that makes me feel like it shouldn't cost that much.
right. Well,
Right? I had a touchscreen one that cost like fucking $800, dude.
but it's the internals because this handles all my I use very demanding software for work, and this handles it like an ease. And when I'm at home, I connect it up to 3 monitors and all that shit. So
Oh, you're like the Matrix.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Like
Yeah.
that guy in Grandma's Boy just sitting in your fucking shit.
Yeah, if I
much.
so it's funny. So when I have this computer set up, it's right there. I got a monitor there, and then I got a monitor up there that I watch TV on, that I got my podcast on and stuff. That's connected to a different computer. And then when I unplug this computer, my different computer automatically connects to all my other monitors.
Keep you updated with Elon at 4 different stations.
Right? His boyfriend. I keep on asking when they're going to go on a date. He won't tell me.
Your eternal love slave. This is the Old Elk bourbon.
Well, I am trying to hold out on Elon until he gives me a Tesla.
Man, you know what? He's getting to that level. He's just gonna give them away to everybody anyway. He's like, you're all polluting the earth. Stop
Dude,
driving your shitty.
so
Like,
for
I am the third most. He's like
For-
the third.
I think he's the 3rd richest person in the
Yeah,
world.
I was
now.
going to say. Pretty
3rd or
sure.
4th. But
Who's above him? Bill Gates and who?
Oprah.
no, he's above Bill Gates now.
I think Oprah.
So you have
Oprah,
Oprah.
no,
Oprah's the 10th richest
I
person
was
in the
like,
world.
Oprah's not even that crazy rich. And did you guys actually know that the richest self-made lady in the world actually is here in Beloit?
Really?
Yeah, Diane Hendricks, man.
Yeah.
Everything like that.
I was going to say, I forgot about
Who's
that.
repaired like the whole downtown and everything out here. That's who's built that whole baseball stadium that we just passed.
Yeah.
That's who's building that.
Wow.
It's got her name on it.
Nice.
Yeah, self-made woman. She's got like, what is it, $30 billion is what she's worth.
Yeah, I think I was listening to a guy. Once you get to $7 million, you don't have to work again in your life.
Yeah,
Because-
I mean, like the interest off something like
Yeah, if you just hire somebody to invest your money, you'll make stupid amount of money to do nothing all day long.
Well, and that's a whole other thing too. Like, if you have that much money, like if you won the lottery and didn't immediately invest that money, you're a fucking idiot.
yeah,
No
people
shit.
that win the
No,
lottery
no
and go
shit.
broke. I'm
Have
like,
you ever seen that show, dude?
yeah.
Dude, I love that shit because that's like real life. This is what happens when a fucking 45-year-old crackhead who plays the lottery every day wins $2 million. They ruin their life and everybody surrounded around them.
No shit. Exactly. It's fucking horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be like my dad if he actually like won big on the slots, man.
I feel like if I won that type of money and wasn't married, it would just be
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
I would be Charlie. I would get AIDS like Charlie Sheen. No doubt about it.
Easily.
No
Easily.
doubt about it. Party
smells
way
pretty
too hard
good.
for that shit.
Smells alright. We'll see.
I still smell that oak from the last one in my glass right now.
I thought
You mean
that
the
one
peat
tasted
moss?
pretty okay.
Yeah.
That was more along what I
That
kind of
was
like.
way better than the last.
That was a lot better.
Yeah,
A lot better.
yeah, that was
First initial
that one was
hit
the only
sucks.
one that was a bourbon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like bourbons and ryes. So what I'm learning is bourbons and
Yeah, you
ryes
taste
taste
the barley
a lot
in
the
it.
same.
They don't though. I feel like the rye is a much more underlaying of like a sour flavor to a rye.
Maybe.
That's how I feel about that.
Because a bourbon's made with corn, and then rye is made with rye, obviously. So, but then they use like a lot of the same spices and flavorings and stuff.
Hate rye. If I can explain that any way at all.
That was a really deep hate.
The
Is that?
smell of toasted bread will literally make me vomit.
Really?
No doubt.
See, and I don't mind rye.
My mother used to own a deli, and we used to have this guy that came in that found that out. That used to fuck my mom. That once he found out that I hated toasted rye, he would order it every fucking
What a fucking cunt.
day, dude. He was one of the coolest dudes my mom's ever been with. Without a doubt. He sold.
He just was
He
like,
sold wholesale stuff to dispensaries and shit like that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So like when I met this dude, I was like,
Ballin'.
"Oh my mom, dude, fuck yeah."
but you're gonna order rye every day? What's up with that?
What a dick. What
Yeah,
a
yeah,
dick, so.
He was from New York, so I wasn't shocked that he was a total dick.
Yeah.
He was like a total dick. He was a huge Steven Seagal fan.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't know if you know this, all right? Like, Steven Seagal, total douche, but he really is true-heartedly a real badass motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a fucking cop.
Well, no, not just that, man. He's got one of the highest levels of the type of martial arts.
Oh, yeah.
As a white person, he has the highest one. He had to get married to a Japanese like princess to have his level of fucking martial arts level because they've never given that out to white people before.
Wow.
You have to.
So
be
I listened.
Japanese
I actually listened to like some podcasts with some martial artists. He's
Yeah.
a huge joke in the martial arts field.
Yeah, because he's a total fucking dick on top.
Well, and they're like, he really doesn't know martial arts.
Oh yeah, well after all his videos started coming out and people would start analyzing his shit.
Yeah, they're like, he really doesn't like. The reason he is where he got to is because he married that Japanese, and her dad owned a dojo, and he was like, okay, you can have a
Yeah.
black belt.
Speaking of Japanese people, I watched that fucking video you were talking about with the guy making fried rice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fried rice.
Oh, you two walk fuck boy.
I don't even use two hogs.
Oh, fuck boy.
Fucking dude, I almost pissed.
there was,
Dude, it looks so good.
Making videos of just making fun of people making fried rice.
yeah, there was
It's so
one.
good.
It was like,
It
you
look-
didn't
dude.
even put MSG on it. You put MSG on everything. It makes everything better. You put MSG on baby, it makes it smarter.
Why are people afraid of MSG? It's so stupid. Yeah, I do that shit all the time, dude. It blew my mind that's like literally, like that's what, when Huff started making those videos off of his house camera, and he would just like run outside and make a new video every day. I was like, dude, that's how you're gonna get famous.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
It's dumb
easily.
shit like that nowadays that'll like boost you up, and then he just stopped making them, and I was like, what the fuck?
it was like
Yeah,
our vocalist.
Why do you even have them?
Yeah.
It doesn't even use them. Probably next to never.
Our vocalist
paranoid.
makes fun of Franz from Attila all the time, and like
That guy's
'cause
a mastermind.
because he got like one thing he did was he was on MTV Made, and he got kind of popular off that. And I was like, well, if MTV got a hold of you, you wouldn't do that. You're stupid if you wouldn't, because that's a great way to get your
sell
music to
your
a bunch of
soul.
people.
As quick as any one of us, without a doubt. You know, the only person you could be like, man, he really regretted that. It was Zach De La Rocha from fucking Rage Against the Machine, who was immediately, once they got famous and got all of their shit from being sellouts, he was like, what the fuck have I become?
Yep.
And immediately stopped doing it 100%, you know? And he's like one of the only ones that we could really say that about in our day and age, that like realized he sold out and
Yeah.
immediately backtracked back to his roots and was like, fuck that, I'm not that guy.
Yep. Yep.
I don't need that money. Fuck that. It's not
Hell yeah.
worth my integrity, you know?
It's not worth my mental.
And you know what? I don't give a fuck who you are. That's crazy to do, because if somebody offered me the amount of money that these people get, you better believe I would fucking punch my own mom in the face.
Fuck yeah, dude! Like,
Love that.
what was it? It was the new Martin Lawrence stand-up. He was talking about.
Oh,
Would
him
you
too.
get punched in the face with Mike Tyson for 10 mil? Fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'd let him
Pay
punch.
that.
I'd let him punch my grandmother.
That would pay my hospital
Like,
bill.
check her out. Hit her in the
I
face, too.
don't know, because if Mike Tyson punched
I
me
hate
in the
my
face,
grandmother,
I might
so-
not live, and then I can't enjoy my 10 mil.
You would live.
You'd live.
Your body's stronger than you think it is.
You'd live. It just sucked for.
Fucked up.
It sucked for a good week.
Have your wire.
I don't know. So I've heard very many. So my dad was a Hell's Angel. My dad used to be enforcement. My dad used to punch people in the face and kill them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard too many. And I guarantee Mike Tyson can hit people in the face harder than my dad could.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my dad could punch people and kill them. I don't want to get punched in the face. My face is not trained to be punched in the face by Mike Tyson.
It's like picking the punch. So no, Mike Tyson, you cannot give me a hook to the face.
That's fair.
That's catastrophic.
No, no
That
uppercuts.
will- no.
A hook,
No, no, no.
definitely.
You can jab me in the face. You
Give
can.
me a straight jab, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you can break my nose.
You can
Break my
fucking
nose.
Crush my nose. I'll have that whole motherfucker reconstructed. Cool as
All right,
fuck.
you can hit me in the face like you hit Roy Jones Jr. in the exhibition match. You can hit
He
me
got
like
a
that.
nasty uppercut, man. Fuck
I'm
off.
saying I'm not taking no uppercut and I'm not taking a hook from that man because that's dumb. That's how you like he hits you and your whole shit just snaps. You know, like
That's definitely not an uppercut. Dude, I actually watched a video of like that Logan Paul guy in a fight with some random guy that was dressed up like the Ivan
I
dude
think,
or whatever.
Floyd Merriweather.
faked a video to
Yeah.
Logan Paul, Floyd Merriweather, I think, accepted a match with him.
No shit.
But I also
Oh.
heard that he was going to do the one with Connor, and that's when I heard that him and Mayweather were like arguing again.
Oh.
Because of their dumbass.
Yeah, there's supposed to be another one with. They agreed to another match too, Mayweather and Conor McGregor.
And I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys like Connor. I am not a fan.
I like Connor. I personally
you know
do.
What? He can fight, man, but that doesn't make up for you being just a total.
He is a
Dude.
piece of shit.
I personally, I don't pay no attention to it, so I don't care.
What?
I don't.
You know what? Don't get me wrong. He's definitely one of the greatest fighters of our time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I'm a huge kebab fan, man.
I used to like Hoist Gracie, man. Fucking Hoist Gracie, like,
I just like seeing
George
a
St.
good
Pierre.
Jones is the GOAT. That's
John Jones, yeah, dude. John Jones is GOAT.
it. Don't matter how much crack that dude does. He'll still be the greatest of all time, man. It don't matter. Take as much of his shit from him as you want. He'll still be the best.
That's probably one of the reasons
You know what?
why he's the best, because he smokes so much crack.
Talking more, and I don't know if this mic's working. I'm gonna switch your cable with mine.
Cable guy.
There you go.
Sick.
I just don't know if it's working because you're not coming up on my bars on the program.
How about now? Am I coming up now?
Yeah.
Am I coming for you, Tommy?
Giggity. All giggity. All the giggities.
Am I in? It snapped, but it's not.
Tommy, you don't drink pickle. That makes me want to make you drink this pickle.
You should.
You should. You should have to do it because everybody that's coming to this house has done it.
It's not like that bad
And if
until
you
you
hate
burp.
pickle, that makes me want to make you drink it even more. If I'm being honest, I'll give you the same amount of shots that I've been putting in there from the sippers.
That's good.
Like, I'll do a whole shot of it. It's fine. It's just I'm not gonna like it.
I wouldn't. I'm not even doing this on purpose. I'm getting peer pressured.
Yeah, it's one stiff pickle.
Yeah,
Smell it.
Just quit being a puss. Just quit being a puss. Just fucking do it.
Straight Dylan Merlort.
I can't believe that's a Chicago delicacy. Get the fuck out of here.
No, right?
That place tastes like fucking straight earwax.
Whiskey.
I didn't either.
I think homicide is too, though. So
Yeah,
what is
right.
that? It's
I mean,
like-
hey, you don't need money because suicide's free, but you know, you want to drink Malort. God damn.
said, "Oh, that's disgusting."
It's not good. It's just
is
not
fucking
good.
boring.
Everything about it's not.
Worse. And now just wait. When you burp in the next 10 minutes, you're gonna be even more upset.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna hate all
If
of
you
us.
hate pickle, just wait. It's gonna get worse for you.
Like
Tommy.
you motherfuckers.
Yeah. See, you're the first. You're actually the second person to say it tastes like that. Everybody else is like, this tastes like shit.
It's not good. It tastes like spice and like whiskey.
Now too.
All right. Well, let me get one of my
Wait,
beers for a palate
If one of us
cleanser.
did it, we're all doing it.
I had to do a Falcon palate
I can't
cleanser.
even
Hang
see how
on.
deep that's pouring.
It tastes like a
Fucking
spicy pickle.
dark glass.
Oh, I think
I think I got a shitty smell.
Yep, I got too fat for that.
What are you doing?
You want to go out on the porch and grab my beers? I need a palate cleanser.
Oh, okay. See, it looks like I put a lot in there.
It does. It does look like you put a lot in there.
But yeah, this glass is cool as fuck because, like I
I
said,
like this one.
it doesn't
This is
matter.
really nice, dude. Like the whole globe.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
There's shitty glasses, man. I got that
Oh, they're
with a
super thin.
decanter. Decanter is a fancy jar for liquor, for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah, I know.
And
I used to have one. I got stolen.
I have one that has a pirate ship in it. That thing's fucking awesome as fuck.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
But it came with these globe cups. If you scrub that shit that's
smell
on there,
this shit.
it'll
Ugh.
come right off there.
Really?
Yeah, man, bullshit as fucks.
All that weed's left over from what I ground up from the.
Oh, pack it in this bong if you're trying to get high.
Yeah, we just don't know.
Man, so AJ, I fucking hit a bong this morning right when I woke up and coughed so hard I fucking pinched a nerve in my rotator cuff.
Yeah, first thing he says when we get in. First thing he says
What?
when we get.
Yeah, 30. Right, a good time.
Jesus
He
Christ.
says when I walk into the shop, he's like, "All right, I'm gonna do a shot." It's like 10 o'clock this morning. I'm gonna do a shot.
Oh damn, dude.
I had to, dude. I couldn't. My arm was like fucked up, dude.
Fuck, dog.
I picked up my massage table and was like, "Oh shit!"
You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That, I remember.
Oh,
doing
I
that
felt
now.
it immediately.
Oh, dude, that's the worst too, man.
Yeah.
It'll work out its
Pinch
way out in a
nerves.
couple days. But
I also
dude,
got this effect on here. It's called air, and it's supposed to work really good for picking up voices and shit. So,
are you getting any monitor now on yours?
No, his isn't reading for him at all.
no, not really. Like it looks like it's picking up on other mics. I don't know what's going on. But when we did the,
Do you want us to get real close together?
Oh,
talk like this? Just talking to one.
I'm left out.
No, you're
We'll
good.
go back and forth. This way.
You're good. I'll just talk really loud, so all the other mics pick me up. I'll just talk like this the whole time.
Oh, great.
Every time I talk, I'll just yell.
God, now we have Joe.
Really good now.
Now we have fucking Joe. Over
I
here.
fucking love Joe, dude. Dude, have you never seen the video? I don't know if you guys know. Joe Gags hates potatoes
And hates Pantera.
And Pantera.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I am both a huge potato fan and Pantera fan, okay? So me and Joe have had this conversation more than once.
I think it's what you guys were arguing about on stage that one time.
Dude.
I'm not even kidding you.
Anyway, so we're at a music festival that we go to out in Wisconsin, and Joe happened to be there, man. And I was there for a tattooing thing at the same thing. And me and Joe didn't have a lot of money, and I wasn't working. So I was like literally just like being a bitch for people the whole time. And since I had a backstage pass, I was able to carry a bottle of Rumpel with me the whole time. So I was fucked up for 3 days, dude, at an outdoor festival with Joe, man. And Joe was like fucked up with me too. And then it gets down to it where I buy food and Joe's like, dude, you think I can get some of that? And I was like, dude, I love you. Fuck yeah. If you would have asked me, I would have bought you something. And he was like, no, you don't have to do that. You know how Joe is, right? So I have no shit, a plate of like fucking loaded cheese fries with bacon on them, made with like real potatoes. It's like fat as fuck fries, right? And I have a video on my Facebook of Joe. He was like, I'll even let you videotape it because he was going to eat these potatoes. And I was like, you understand these are potatoes, right, bro? And he was like, yeah, I don't even give a fuck. I'm that hungry. And Joe is like maxing out on these potatoes while I take this video, dude. You got to look it up on my Facebook. I'll have to find it. But he was like, no shit. Every time I see Joe, I bring it up, man. Remember that time I made you eat potatoes?
Yeah, because he's about to die.
Yeah, it was
probably.
great. I felt so great about it.
What I think we got to do is we got to feature Joe on a podcast now. And when we do that, we're gonna bring
This microphone's gotta be back like this, though.
we're gonna bring this story up, and I'm gonna find that video and I'm gonna put it in the podcast. Because once I figure out how to use this program, I can stream videos onto the screen.
Oh yeah.
I'll send it to you.
I
Just
just
so you know.
haven't used this program yet. This is the first time we're recording on it.
Right on. Right the fuck on.
Yeah, in the video, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, Joe, eat them fucking potatoes. Hey, he's just smiling, eating them potatoes, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
It's like, I don't care. It's got cheese and bacon on it. I'll eat it.
That was that same day that was that same day I did my hook suspension because I didn't want to listen to Five Finger Death Punch do their concert.
God.
I paid $150 to be hung up by meat hooks because that's how much I hate Five Finger
Dude,
Death
yes.
Punch.
I would rather do that too any day.
100%.
I would rather be like, you know what? I'd rather feel like I'm on an acid trip and deal
I've
with
never been so
pain.
high in my life. Drugs have never done that for me. It was crazy.
Really?
Here's
Yeah.
a crazy story
Wow.
about Joe. Joe actually.
What size
knew my
gauge did you
dad
have?
And me from when I was a little kid.
Really?
Huh.
Oh yeah, because you said your dad's like affiliated, so that's probably.
Say my dad said that he probably knows your dad.
Your dad said probably.
Because he was around for the whole switch over the Hell's Henchman and the...
All you have to do is
The
crazy Mike with
henchman.
the red.
Yeah, the henchman, man, the back day. That's what I said too. He goes, I don't know, there's a lot of guys there that had red Harleys.
No,
Apparently not that color, I don't know.
crazy Mike with the red Harley. You don't. If he knew him, you don't mistake him. Because his Harley was the loudest fucking bike you would have ever fucking heard in your entire life.
Who needs fucking baffles in this motherfucker?
Right? The pipes are so loud you have to wear earplugs when
That
you
was my
ride it.
dad when he had a Sportster, and I was like, "You're not kidding anybody. You still have a girl's bike."
I see, I have to get a Sportster because I'm a little guy.
yeah, but like if you've never had a bike, that's like the bike to get.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, that's when I'm going to start out with a
All of his bikes
Sportster.
From the ground up, he welded his frames together. And
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
He just used he used the Harley V-twin. That was the only thing Harley in his bike. He welded
yeah.
his own. His gas tank was all welded together himself. And
See, I want to make my own chopper, but I want to have a V-twin in it.
yeah, that was the only thing he kept in the Harley.
Like, just because I like the shape of the whole V-twin engine and everything like that, and it would sit really nice in a fucking chopper, dude. I just want to be able to lay back and fucking just drive like this, dude.
Well, when my dad, he went around the country a couple years ago on his bike, and when he did that, he was like, he has a newer bike now, and he's like, I won't build my own bike because this bike's too comfortable and has all these electronics, and I don't know how to. I don't even know.
He doesn't
how to
do
service
it,
this
yeah.
fucking thing.
Oh, damn.
Doesn't do electric work. He just builds the motors and shit
Yeah,
like that.
I heard those
he
electric
knows how
stars are a
he knows-
bitch
he
to
knows how
do.
Like he could go old school. He could
Yeah.
make a kickstart bike and all that shit, and it'll work and all that. Except for the bike he built, the red one. He used to have. So he used to get the Blue Jet fuel, the high octane boost that you have to put in your gas tank. He used to have to put 2 bottles of that in his gas tank with the gasoline, and then you'd have to have somebody push him because he had to generate so much torque to start his bike because it had such high horsepower.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
But when that thing was going, boy, you couldn't keep the front wheel on the ground in third gear.
Damn.
The guy that Adam was talking about earlier, the military guy that he's tattooing today.
Yeah.
His bike, dude, is so fucking sick. Okay, so you guys know how, like, nowadays chopper compared to where we were young, it was like the long, forked out bars, fatback tire,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Now it's like a hard body with custom made, packaging on the side, with the hard boxes and
Yeah.
shit. And it's got like the sloped out back end and the sloped out front lower tire, big tire in the front. This dude has one of the sickest fucking low ride choppers I have ever fucking seen, dude. Well, and that's because
Yep. Yep. You're going to hate us now,
it's
don't
gonna be
you?
pickle forever now.
Great.
But
Hey, we gotta do this shit.
that's what I told you. That's what he did before we met him. He used to be like a fucking mercenary, so he's got like fuckloads of money. This dude's truck's like super sick, but his bike, dude, I've never seen a bike that looks like that. And he's got like fucking like. It's just sick. I can't even explain it to you. You'd have to see it. But he's like a super cool dude too, because you'd never believe that he killed a bunch of people in his life, type of shit.
The guy
'Cause
that
he's
was
like-
at the shop today?
no, not the dude that he was doing his hand.
I was going to say that, dude. Holy shit.
It's working. I'm recording the computer's audio and the microphones. So it'll.
Oh. Okay.
It was all on time when we did the sample. So Ian will be picked up the whole time. I'll be picked up the whole time. Ian will sound better when we do the microphone switch, but everybody, and I'll just go in there. I'll edit the audio for this one,
I'll be alright.
and I'll make the audio good.
Okay. Wow. What a weird way to interrupt the fucking podcast and story.
He got it. It's good. I wasn't. It was like right at the end of my story anyway.
I'm sorry. I just noticed what was going on my screen.
He's like,
Also, this laptop has stereo recording.
yeah, I know.
Stereo recording. What does that mean? So I can.
So, like, if you're on that side of the room, it'll pick you up on that side, and if you're on that side,
Oh,
it'll
it's
pick you
got
up
like
on that
a recorder on both sides.
side. Yeah.
Clever.
It's like my phone.
Oh,
it's got two speakers on
Oh,
Yeah.
fancy AJ with
So,
a fancy.
what a lot of the new phones.
Hey, I can
do,
still
they
fix
have-
your phone up again, bro. I told you about that.
Please do.
The one thing I wanted to tell you though, I shall bring it up after the podcast. Never mind.
AJ, put this in the bong.
Okay. There's still some green in this bong.
Well, let's smoke that.
Well, time to kill some babies.
This is like a house where I don't pack that for more than one person at a time. Like if it's packed, that's for you. Smoke the fuck out of it.
I didn't know.
Give it to the next person.
That's how it is at my house too.
Yeah, that's why I have the mini slide.
Okay to hit him with this thing?
I smoke my bong with that. That's my main.
That or get old school with it.
Remember my little thing that I had with all the pot leaves over it? I wanted to be able to drive with it, so I made that. I barely ever drive with weed. I'm not like a big, like...
You live in Wisconsin, I would hope not.
No, instead he fucking made me the meal today.
Oh, well, you live in Illinois.
Illinois. And also, like, I already had to leave my house at 8 o'clock in the morning to make my tattoo appointment.
I know.
I was
But
like,
still.
He get me up and I was like, cool, I'm gonna get in the shower, hang out, smoke some pot.
How the fuck was it one day that was it on Halloween or some shit? And you're like, no, dude, that's way too early. Yeah, you do a tattoo for him at 8.
No, we didn't start at 8, bro. That's
I know.
crazy. I
Because
would
was gonna
never.
say,
What?
what?
Fuck out of here. I would never do that. You know, I would charge somebody double if I had to start at 8 in the morning. No doubt in my mind. I would charge them twice as much till 12 o'clock hit.
No shit.
Yeah, because that's before the doors open.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy.
Right on.
I guess
You make me start my day at 8? Get the fuck.
Oh no, I understand that.
I
I
would
completely
rather
understand.
start
that.
tattooing somebody. No, and that's the same thing. If I had to start tattooing after 8,
It better be a
I
convention
would
type
charge
thing.
fucking double for that too.
Wow,
that's the
that's
same
crazy.
thing, man.
Right on.
I have a life. I don't need to fucking. I was there all day. I don't need to be there fucking.
I completely
But
understand.
that's how I explain it to motherfuckers. They're like, you don't tattoo after that time? No, motherfucker. I've been here for fucking 12 hours. I'm not fucking sitting there anymore.
My back fucking hurts. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I know
Maybe I'm
like-
a bitch. I don't know.
I've had
No, dude, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Other tattoo artists probably do. I don't know.
I've had some people when I go in, they're like, oh, he doesn't do like 8-10 hours, and I was like, one, I don't want to do that.
On one person? Shit.
And then two, I'm like, I know his best work is going to be in the first 4 hours, and then from 4 to 8, it's going to be good work, but I know it's not going to be his best.
Yeah, no,
I'll just do 4 hours at a time.
No, and that's how I explain it to people. You know, it's like I have like a. My mind doesn't work that way. I'm like real cool at doing something for like 4 hours, and then I gotta like switch it up. So like I could tattoo for 12 hours if I had 3 different fucking tattoos. you
Yeah.
know? No problem.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
just to keep
I
my
just feel like
mind
you get
locked into the
bored.
same shit for that
Yeah, I
long,
was
that's
gonna
a
say,
lot.
like, it is. It seemed like it'd be a lot of fucking just kind of mind numbing almost at a point.
Plus,
Like,
I don't mind because after 4 hours, I'm like, I'm like, give me that shit the doctors give me to knock me out, and then you go forever. But
I don't know, dude. Like, I've been tattooed for 6 hours straight before.
yeah,
It doesn't really bother me.
When
at
I got
all.
my head done, it was 6 hours, and that was like I said. That was,
Oh God, 6 hours on
oh
your
man,
head.
I mean, if you've had your head done, I would rather have my head done than my legs,
really,
without a
I'm
doubt,
thinking
dude.
about the way the skin
well, yeah, because
feels,
you
and
said
that
yours
just
all
sounds
like right up here, isn't it?
Yeah, so like literally everything on the sides of my head was cool. Once they hit my colic, dude, I thought they put ink into my brain, dude. It was horrible.
Wow.
And then it's like literally the whole crown ridge is pretty shitty. It's like that real thin skin.
Oh yeah.
But like the temple and shit where you would think would be the worst is the easiest. Behind the ear and all that shit is real easy going. It's just like if you have a lumpy head, guarantee it's gonna hurt. Like
Well, I was gonna say, where's that one spot that you were hitting that I was like, it was vibrating all the way up here. It was weird.
I tattoo.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I tattoo a lady that has alopecia, so her hair falls out, right?
Yeah,
so she started getting her
yeah.
whole head done. We just started doing her forehead, and it's like literally she has to hold her face like stiff because it shoots just like nerve shock to your sinus cavity, basically.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to sneeze, and her eyes want to water up the whole time just because of it. So it's like,
Oh yeah, it's like every time I got my nose pierced 3 times in a row before I actually was
oh my
straight.
god, your septum! I can only imagine.
Oh dude, my nose is like mincemeat, dude.
Get me that bong though, because I've been having.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm shit. So it's already all packed, man.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. Do.
Hand me the Two Guys in the Car podcast lighter.
Yeah, we actually have our own podcast later now, guys. It's pretty dope.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
walk up and show this to you real quick.
Take this nasty ass fucking pickle shot. I can smell it and I don't want to do it. God, it just smells fucking like dog shit. Alright. You can do it. Shut up. Quit being a pussy. I got a palate cleanser. Got this.
So, when I made this and
Gross.
I just wanted to, I like this lighter a lot. It's a really nice torch lighter. It works really good for bongs. It works really good for pretty much lighting anything. And it had a bunch of pot leaves all over it. So I didn't feel comfortable driving with pot leaves all over it. So I painted it. And this is what I painted it as. It's the Two Guys in a Car podcast lighter. So this is probably what we're going to light everything with from here on out.
Hell yeah. I dig it. It works good.
Unfortunately. You sick motherfucker, yeah. Oh, dirty pickle.
Yeah, it's... That's what I was sitting here doing this about. Oh.
Ugh, fuck.
It is not good.
No, that's gross. You know, it smells like it's gonna be good.
Oh.
And then you taste it.
That's the thing. I can smell wafting over here. I'm like, God, I have to do that shit again. Fuck. That's literally exactly like the only thing I could think of is like, fuck, I have to do that again. This isn't the first time I've done this, everybody. I think I talked about this last week in the podcast. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I'm pretty sure I was talking about the tattoo. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not
one
good.
stiff pickle.
It's not good the first time. It's not good the second time. It's just not fucking good at all.
That is why immediately, like, I was like, I gotta smoke a bong. I drank, I took a shot of my few. I was like, I took one burp and I was like, get this gone. I need it out of me.
Yep. It's not good. It's not good. Oh! Now I remember that story that I was talking about. The whole fucking the people in front of me and shit like that. I think we were talking about Zach, and he came over and he fucking grabbed a thing of pickle juice instead of Mountain Dew.
Oh, jeez.
And he hates pickles.
Oh, no.
Hates pickles. So he instantly like drinks. He goes, runs outside. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He spits out. He goes, I fucking hate pickles. And he's like, you know, he's kind of got some issues up head. Well, it's not. He's part of the spectrum. So, you know, like, it just kind of.
He's got
Okay.
he's got Asperger's, technically.
That's better than no burgers.
Right. But yeah,
The pickle stuff's horrible.
it's not good.
What were you saying about Zach?
It-
He tried it and he drank pickle juice on accident.
No, he was drinking whiskey with us. And then he thought that I was drinking Mountain Dew, apparently with it. He thought that was going to be a cool shot to drink with it anyways. And he still like, oh yeah, Mountain Dew, yeah. Oh, and he like goes outside and like throws, like pretty much like spits it out right away. He goes, what the fuck, AJ? I hate fucking pickles. It was hilarious.
That's not your fault.
I don't know how anybody could hate pickle. That shit's crazy to me.
Like, how could you not smell?
You don't
before
like cucumber?
drink
You
it?
don't like vinegar? What's the thing you don't like about pickles?
Vinegar.
Vinegar.
Oh, really?
Vinegar. Yeah.
I do not like vinegar.
I'm not a big vinegar fan either, personally.
Fucking
like
me,
vinegar
dude.
and
I'm
salt
all
chips?
about it. I'm
Nope,
all
can't
about
do
it. Salt and vinegar chips are my shit.
Can't
dude.
do it. I can't do it, bro. Here, you want me to pass this to the wife? Oh.
You want to do it? Yeah, there you go. Hey, Brett.
Yeah, I just don't like vinegar. Like, I'm not a big ketchup fan either because of that.
I fucking hate ketchup. Not my thing.
And I can't stand the smell of vinegar either.
Oh, really?
I couldn't color Easter eggs with my mom and shit when I was a kid.
Oh man, I really enjoy that smell. I don't know what it is about vinegar. My mom always used to give us like balsamic vinegar and shit like that as a kid and stuff.
See, my mom didn't like a lot of vinegar stuff, so I wasn't exposed to a lot of it. But like, I know, I've had My friend's dad made pickles one time, but I think he used something other than vinegar to pickle them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but it didn't. Or maybe he like seasoned the vinegar just right that it wasn't like overwhelming.
Do you
There's
like
these,
sweet pickles?
there's these pickles that are called bread and butter pickles.
I've not had like pickles from a jar. I've only ever had my friend's dad's pickles. Are the only pickles I've ever liked.
You ever had a bread and butter pickle?
That's what I was asking, if he's ever had a sweet
what-
pickle.
Yeah.
Because that's different. You know, they're not like dilly or anything like
You ever
that.
had like a Chicago dog with relish on it?
I don't like relish.
You don't like relish?
That's
See,
sweet
like,
pickles.
okay, there's a certain different type of relish though. Like, it was actual real relish, it should be like blue.
I don't like relish at all, and the only time I'll eat it is on a Chicago style hot
Fuck
dog.
yeah, man.
Because it's got the sport peppers on it, and that's
Dude, yes. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
God damn it. I'm probably still gonna go to fucking Dog World after this. Even though you fucking just gave me some I don't know what the fuck your wife made, man, but it is
Meatballs
fucking... Oh,
and-
dude. It was meatballs and
Mini
manicotti.
manicotti.
That's what it was. Meatballs and mini manicotti. It was fucking incredible. God.
yeah. I made sure to eat. I wasn't hungry. I made sure to eat on the way here because I drank last night.
When you got tattooed, I would hope you ate.
Well, sometimes I pass it out before I come in.
When I got the outline done, I literally almost forgot to eat.
But I'm not a big morning eater, so it's like tough to eat in the morning.
Same.
Like I had to like force that shit down this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I drank last night, so I was like, one, I want to soak up whatever's in my stomach, and then, but I also, like I said, I drank like, I had 2 of those on the rocks, which I do double shot on the rocks, so I had like 6 shots of that. But I drank 6 bottles of water at the same time. Made sure to stay plenty hydrated, because I wasn't planning on drinking at all. But then I was with Kai, and I was like, I'm drinking.
That whiskey is disgusting.
Yes.
That's all I can taste now.
It's not good.
You got that far down on it. I'm surprised.
We're trying to kill
Well,
it,
I
dude.
try to give it to everybody that comes over here just to get the fuck out of here as soon as I can. So,
I was gonna say, like, it has...
Desperate enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll drink whatever because I'm desperate. She's right.
I mean...
It's and I don't.
Beggars
drink
can't be
that.
choosers.
It's
I don't
literally
mind.
disgusting. I'll only drink it if I'm like, I feel bad about giving it to somebody, which is very rare.
like if you give it to me, I'm like, I hate pickles.
Yeah. That's like the situation. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, because you're like, yeah, I know I hate that, but I guess I'll have a shot if you'll drink a shot.
Yeah.
Because I know you're definitely not gonna like it. You don't like.
Oh no, I know for a fact you're not gonna. There's only been, like I said, one person that's been here that enjoyed it.
Yeah, and that's why his name's on the bottle.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
It's because he got the weird
He's a
eye.
weird kid, man. That's.
My phone charger's next to you. Can I have it?
Okay.
Just pull it. Just pull it.
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
No, and that's what I said. He's like, I liked it later on. It tastes like pickle when I burp. And I'm like, that's my least favorite part about it, I feel like.
Right? Like, just get
If it would have just tasted like that when I took the shot, it probably would have been fine, but I had to wait for it afterwards.
Yes, and I just got it. I just burped and I just got it. Now I'm like, God, I came back.
I had a burp,
God.
and as soon as I had a burp, I was like, I have to drown these burps out with a different way.
Fucking the repeat, man.
Give me
I'm like,
some rye real
That's
quick.
why I got this shit because I figured that would probably kill it because it's dog shit anyways.
You wanna try it?
I'll
Or
try
are you
it.
gonna wait till you get-
Definitely try it. Definitely you should try it.
So that's a bourbon, but I think it's a bourbon rye.
Double horrible.
I see. I don't know. I don't think those are horrible.
No, it's got a more of a rye flavor. It's like it's up there in the swirl. It's not full on like. I think it's like right
It's
here
made-
is
it's
where the
made in
rye comes
Illinois,
from. It's like where the caramel flavor is normally. It's where the rye is. So it's still pretty high up there.
It is made in Evanston.
Oh, here, it's right here. I'm so fucking dumb.
It's made in Evanston, Illinois.
Yeah.
Right here, guys. See?
we go.
Got my.
Oh,
Oh, shit. It says cereal? What? Fucking love cereal.
I love cereal.
The only two things on here that I'm cool with is that it says cereal and then dark chocolate, and then the rest of the flavors, I'm like, fuck, this is gonna suck.
Isn't the one with the avocado?
But the cereal and dark chocolate are the two biggest ones.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be the first things you taste, so hopefully that's the fucking case.
It's got a little bit of smoky. Smoky's not bad though.
And cherry's not bad. I'm not bad with smoky or spice.
I don't really
But
get
toasted malted barley and bread, and then that rye right there.
I don't really. I guess maybe the rye, but I don't really taste. I don't like from here on. I don't really taste any of that. I taste a lot of the dark chocolate. I guess the dark.
I taste that after flavor, man. Like the after flavor's like pretty much like.
Oh,
Wittenberg.
damn it. What do you smell?
Fucking goddamn pickle!
I should have rinsed it, motherfucker.
God damn it! Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do another shot now. If I do, I'll do it straight out of the bottle. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's still good though. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that when we did the sample, I got really turned on to that.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a-
definitely good.
Second one we did?
Yeah,
Yeah, the third one sucked.
the third one sucked, and I didn't like the first one. You liked the first one. What was
Yeah.
the first one.
Oh, I don't remember now. How am I supposed to remember the shot off the top of my head?
Have you
It's
both
whiskey.
been getting the Flavia or just
Yeah, he actually bought me a box too.
Oh yeah.
I do, because since
That way you get more.
well, and I'm a member, so like usually they're like $45.
Yeah, just to buy the sampler pack.
And when you're a member, it's like $32. So I just buy a sample whenever I get.
When
my
you get
sample,
yours, you
I
just buy
a
one.
sample for it,
Yeah,
and then we-
that's a smart way of going about it. And I've bought a few of them besides what I get for my, like, what is it, every 3 months or some shit that we get them.
Yep.
And sometimes there's real good stuff, but it's nice to get that just a tester just to find out whether or not it's something I would even purchase.
Yeah, something that is worth investing money into.
That Advent calendar has piqued my interest quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what she spent on that, but it's definitely worth it.
That's nice.
I might get one next year and do like a 15-minute podcast segment every day during December for the Advent just to test it. Like,
Well, and I think they sell. Britt, do they sell different ones? So yeah, so I imagine they sell other ones. Like I have the whiskeys of the world. I'm sure they have a bourbon, they have a gin, they have a
bourbon is
tequila.
so
No, but I mean, like, is that the selection of stuff you picked out?
Bourbon
Did
is
you
normally
pick bourbon.
bourbon
as
is more
one of your
really
selection
a,
of
su-
things
a
when it
southern
was, like-
thing.
yeah, I guess I did go like
Bourbon's
whiskey
normally a
first.
southern thing.
Because that's what I picked. I definitely.
Bourbon's an American thing.
Yeah.
Bourbon's an American thing.
Yeah.
Bourbon's-
It's like
bourbon-
strictly
that's
an
the
American,
American?
things.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like one of the.
That's
big-
why the maple
that's one of the
shit
big
is all Canadian
conversations
shit.
About, you know, like the difference between Scotch and whiskey and bourbon and shit like that.
Okay.
Is like part of it's where they're made and how they do it.
Right on. Okay. That's why you never see a Canadian bourbon. This makes sense. Okay.
And like we already talked about, Canada, you know, all their shit's
Canada
like. Don't get me
sucks.
wrong. No.
I mean,
don't
Rush
even say-
sucks.
It's no. Don't say that. Don't
Sorry.
talk bad about Neil Peart, bro.
I can
'cause
see a
that's
Canadian
that's
bourbon.
unnecessary.
You know what?
But-
I mean, he's dead. So
Yeah, don't. True enough. I get it. I get that. 100%.
As long as they grow corn in Canada, they can make a bourbon.
It's
corn. Bourbon's corn.
Yeah, they can make it. Okay, so here's the thing with Canada. You got to remember they're at a higher altitude, so everything they have there has like a different alcohol content, or they're even able to have a higher one than we are. That's why Steel Reserve is at an 8% rather than Budweiser being at a 4%, is because that's a high altitude beer, is what they call that. Because
Wow.
you get more oxygen, or I don't even understand. It's either more or less. I'm a dumb motherfucker, so I don't know.
with the mountain
But
level, like,
it's
you get-
The
okay.
difference in sea level
Yeah.
is
Yeah, 'cause we
what
all
they
live in
change that
valleys,
shit.
where it's all, like, low and shit.
And especially in Beloit and South Beloit, we're in a bowl, so
Yeah.
it's like we're at sea level or probably above it. I don't know because I'm not a scientist, man.
I think
I'm like a
at-
stoner that drinks. a lot of
No,
whiskey.
I can't remember now. Because I do remember reading this.
Tattoos dicks on people and stuff.
Tattoos.
Have you ever tattooed a dick on people?
all the
Like-
time. All the time. Like, he
Like
always
on
has to throw the
purpose?
dick every time.
Like on purpose.
every time.
One time.
Oh,
One time, and it was before I was professional. It was back when I was a piece of shit, and I was tattooing out of houses and shit like that.
So he's.
What you're saying is if you look very, very closely. and
I mean,
you
I'll
get
tell
a
you-
little bit of a
I'll-
Christian mind.
No.
You can find satanic phalluses.
You'll find phalluses and all the tattoos
What
he's
I'm
ever
saying
done.
is, in one person,
Satanic as fuck.
he purposefully has dicks tattooed on him. One person.
He said you tattoo dicks all the time.
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah,
like,
dude,
here's the
like-
thing, though. Like, everybody can see whatever the fuck they want in anything.
Yeah,
Right.
I said if you get really, really Christian, you can see satanic phalluses
Oh, yeah.
in some of your tattoos.
I mean, yeah, if I do buy organic shit, man, I can always see wieners in it. It's like, fuck
Like
those edges.
wiener.
It's like,
Wiener.
I do a lot of different, like, bone joints and stuff like that and stuff, and they kind of look like balls. And, like, when I tattoo them, I'm like, balls. Every time I do it.
Ian.
Balls.
What has been your worst patient? I need to hear about this. This is an important story for podcast.
So my wife has a friend that lives in Florida, and she came to town, and they wanted me to tattoo them, so I had to like tattoo them at home type shit because they weren't going to come to the shop or anything like that. So, well, and I do that. Like I said, it's like very rare scenarios, but it's
all
like
my tattoos have been done pretty much in a house besides yours.
yeah, we all get
So-
it. It shit happens, man. But it's and you know, I'm like real professional, so it's like I came and I like brought all my stuff, my table and everything like that, everything wrapped and everything, and this girl literally got like a 1-inch long name on her wrist, dude. On her wrist. I think it said like Lucas or some shit like that, and the moment I touched her, she was like, ah! And I was like, what in the fuck are you doing right now? And she tried to like yank her arm away from me. And I was like, okay, I get it. You're like a hysterical person.
She
And you're
never-
trying to, her whole family was there. And she was just like, I was like, you don't need to show up. It's okay.
Wait.
Like, just like calm down. I'm going to do this. And I like started it again. Ah! And I was like, what in the fuck is your deal?
like
All
blood
right?
curdling?
Yeah, like no shit. My wife was there. She'll tell you this story later on.
Oh my god.
So, okay, so I get to like the second letter, and by like this time, she's been like screaming and jerking and moving around, like literally like I'm stabbing her.
Like Ginger.
Okay,
kinda was.
like, and it's a small tattoo, dude. You have tattoos. Well, I have tattoos. She's never had one though, so like,
Okay,
she
is
was like,
there
she thought
furs?
she was gonna get huge ass bullshit, and I was like, the fuck you are. So I started with something small. And like I said, like halfway through it, man, by that time, like I said, we're tattooing at like a home spot.
Wait a second. So she wanted
We're-
something really big,
No,
and then you talked her down to
which
something
happens
really
a lot,
small?
man.
Okay.
It's like the most common thing. I know is if it's your first fucking tattoo,
fuck yeah.
there's a difference. I know how to go about it with some people. There's other people I don't know them, and that's like I just immediately judge off me being a pussy. Okay. And I tell everybody that shit. I don't lie about it, you know? So she's like, oh, okay, I'll do a tiny name instead of a big one. And it was like for some dude that she's dating. So I was like, don't do that big. Do it small, you know? I can cover
Something
that,
they can
you know?
cover.
So, and that's what I try to tell anybody. You're going to do a name. Do you want it coverable or not? Is what you ask people, because that's like real life shit, man.
Fuck
For
yeah,
real.
man.
One, like,
Yeah.
dude that you're dating?
Yeah,
You haven't been married
yeah.
for
Nope.
26 years?
Nope. Man, I've done names over names over
Look at that
names on
chick
people,
that
dude. Are
got-
you fucking kidding me, Tommy?
Look at that
I know
chick
a
that
girl
got her
who has 4 names
boyfriend.
tattooed on her and has the next one like tattooed. And she hasn't covered. That's what she comes in for, is the cover up and the new dude's name every time.
No, it's like a cross.
Yeah. It's like flowers that we just make like more flowers or like put another leaf on it. Rand, John, Tom, Ben,
Jesus
Dean,
Christ.
Randall.
You can't erase him with
Carl.
the same name.
Yeah. Can you just tattoo white over this? No, you fucking.
Hey
turd.
Ian,
What?
you should really start working on doing henna for people.
You know what? I have a henna kit. Dude. People don't ask for it, so it's like
A great idea.
dude,
I used to have people that asked for it. And
dude, I actually want a henna tattoo on my face just to freak out my
dude,
dad.
we'll do it.
I wanna do-
I
I wanna
can
do
just
the
lay
freak
a
out my dad.
stencil on you and leave it on there.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I
I'm
can do a
down.
red stencil. I can buy red stencil paper now.
How much do
Yes.
those machines cost to remove the tattoos?
On Wish, I think it's $150. So if that says anything, I don't know if anybody wants to be lasered by a Wish fucking tattoo removal.
I mean,
Maybe the person that keeps getting the names.
Yeah, it's like the same time that people that buy the at-home tattoo kit, you could buy an at-home tattoo removal kit for I think triple the price. So I'm pretty sure, like, realistically, if I bought a beginner tattoo removal like thing for like a nicer one, it would probably be like $3,000 or something.
but don't you have to have like a whole like fucking weird ass
Here's
room
the whole
set
thing.
up?
Okay, so that's where I learned that was with Huff. That like he's in a room, they use different lasers for different colors. It has like a different lens over the laser,
Right, that makes sense.
it doesn't make sense. That's weird. That's like light breaks down everything. It's shocking that it has to be a different light color to do that.
to break down different colors, so to make it back to your original pigment color.
I think what they're doing is trying to not give you, what is it called? The skin cancer melatonin? Melatonin. No, melatonin is the cancer. Melatonin is the...
Melatonin, yeah, melatonin is just shit that makes you sleep.
Melatonin's different. Melanonin, I think, is the cancer.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. My dad, melanoma, that's what it is. You
Melanoma,
smart
there we go,
motherfucker.
melanoma.
My dad had that, right? So like, and we didn't know this. My dad had it, right, for a while, and he had a bunch of his skin cancer removed. Right, and my dad I used to only see on like every other weekends, and on every Tuesday is what I used to see my dad on. So like one day we came over to my dad's house, and we like woke up and he's like making us breakfast, and he's like making it without a shirt on in his boxers while we're sitting at the kitchen table, and I look at my dad and it looked like some homeless person fought my dad with a fucking shiv made out of a spoon. Okay, no shit.
Whoa.
And he told me, I was like, dude, what the fuck happened to you, dude? Like, no shit. He had like all sorts of gashes in his back, and I was like, dude, what happened?
Good God.
So what they do for like when you have skin cancer, I don't know if you guys know what a melon baller is. Okay, so it's like a mini ice cream
I know
scooper.
exactly what you're talking about.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
a medical one is basically just a sharpened version of that, apparently, that they just go in and scoop parts of you out with. Right, crazy as fuck, dude. So my
What
dad has
the
like
fuck?
scoopings of him basically missing out of his bag. So that's crazy shit. That's why I'm like real crazy about wearing suntan lotion. I always wear protection in the sun because my dad got skin
I
cancer.
mean, I
real
always
bad.
wear a condom in the sun. I mean,
Yeah,
duh.
yeah, right. Without a gun, if anything, wear two.
Yeah, right?
Right? Because
Yeah,